Over the past 2 decades, several bills have been filed by different legislatures to get mitigation money for the town's for the West Boylston's housing of the Worcester County Housing Corrections. Those efforts have failed. One of the responses from governors and legislatures is that the same type of mitigation would have to be made for the other county jails turned into state facilities, and that the state does not have the money. Do you support mitigation money for the town? And if so, tell us your strategy for approaching the legislature with this idea.
Well, as a member, I've been on the light board in West Boylston for 15 years, and it's our responsibility to make sure they have power at the jail. And I hope I'm understanding this question right, Gary, but the town has received little reimbursement for the jail. We also had a county hospital here. We house the DCR here. Just the reference that Mr. O'Day made to the water that was down at the on Route 12 at that large condo complex, that was part of the town that was not chosen to be sewered, but it's also water that goes into a state area. But I think that overall the money that's been due the town is very lacking, and I think if anything, West Boylston hasn't had the representation that it's needed. It's almost bullied by the other state agencies, and we're constantly scrambling to force the taxpayers to make up for that loss of revenue.
Mr. McCarthy?
Okay, this is what I would do. If I was elected, I would go to the legislature and I would fight for the town of West Boylston to get as much money back here as we possibly can. If I have to go to Tim Murray's house, he lives in Worcester, he's a neighbor of mine, I would go and talk to him. I would go to the other legislators from our area and say, listen, this is money that the town needs because there are a lot of services that are used at the jail. A lot of these people get sick, the inmate population is getting older, so they have a lot of needs. The fire department, the ambulance has to go up there and pick up those people, so it's draining our resources. We need to be reimbursed. Let me give you an example. I'd like to show you all a little visual. Okay, let's say that this is the state of Massachusetts. Over here is Boston, and we're over here. All the money goes to Boston, okay? It goes downhill, and it's very difficult to get that money to come back up here to our town. I will fight for the residents of West Boylston and for Worcester to bring it to become more level. We need more money here, and that's what I believe would be the best way to do it, to get that money to pay for it as mitigation fund.
Thank you. Let me just say that I think the switch has already begun coming back towards Central Massachusetts, once I was the state legislature here in the town of West Boylston and the 14th Worcester District. There are more projects going on in the city of Worcester right now than anywhere else in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So for anyone to sit here and say that the legislators here in Central Massachusetts, or particularly here in the town of West Boylston for the 14th Worcester District, is completely outrageous. Now, let's just give you a little bit of an understanding of what happens in Boston, okay? Believe it or not, there are other towns that have jails in them, like the town of West Boylston. Hard to believe, but true. You need to be able to get in line with those other legislators, talk with them, try to encourage them for us to go together as a block, right, and try to make the attention to the speaker and 80 other or 76 or 65 other members in the House of Representatives that this is an important issue. Believe me, I believe it's an extremely important issue. Okay, but everyone's talking here about how there isn't any money. Jail doesn't have any money, so we're going to ask the jail, who's already overcrowded up there, to pay us mitigation money. I'd love to see it, but we have to find a place to get the money. We'll talk about how we're going to get that money as we go a little further into this program, because I have solutions on how to address that issue. Okay, but for anyone to say that the Central Mass delegation, the Worcester delegation, is not shifting the way that monies are flowing from Boston to this part of the country, to this part of the Commonwealth, please look around. Look around and see where the work's going on. Look down at the bridge on Route 9, the Burns Bridge. I was happy to bring money back for that. Look at Worcester State Recovery Hospital. Happy to bring money back for that. Look at UMass Hospital, the Ally Sherman Building. I'm happy to bring money back for that. All of those in this district, not only in West Boylston, but the entire district. Thank you.
Thank you for that.